Tonight through Friday night, we present a 5-part series of inspirational stories. Rafalina Siriani and Ken Simmonds will introduce you to 5 people who have faced adversity, met the challenge, and are now impacting others in a positive way. Colleen Smailes never expected to become the driving force behind the Kamloops ALS team. Smailes was thrust into that role after learning her husband had been diagnosed with a deadly disease. Colleen, along with her husband Clayton, began a campaign to heighten awareness about the disease and to raise money in the hopes that one day there would be a cure for ALS. Clayton lost his battle with the disease in July of 2009. But for Colleen, she's more determined than ever to heighten awareness about ALS.
It is the last day of the 72nd annual Fall Winter Fair in Kamloops. Justin Smailes is showing his lamb to prospective buyers. The animal he has cared for the past several months will be sold to the highest bidder. Within minutes, the lamb sells for $675, hundreds more than it's worth. But people here are willing to pay more because the money he raises today will go to a place near and dear to his heart.
Justin would like to donate a portion of whatever he gets from this beautiful lamb to the Marjorie Willibon Snowden Hospice House in memory of his dad, Clayton Smailes. Thank you, Justin. That's so kind of you.
Justin's father, Clayton, died in July of 2009 after a 6-year battle with ALS. Clayton was a lifelong member of 4-H and met his wife, Colleen, there. Clayton is pictured here with his prized lamb. The little girl in the background is Colleen. His children, Nolan and Justin, now carry on the tradition and keep his memory alive.
Last year's been tough. It's getting tougher, actually, as time goes on. So this is a very emotional weekend. Winter Fair was a big part of Clayton and mine's life before we were married and continued to be afterwards and with the kids, so it's a very emotional weekend.
4-H isn't the only place Clayton made an impact. He took his illness and journey with ALS very public, hoping to raise awareness about a disease that so far has no cure.
Being the person he is, he wanted that awareness brought forth so that other families didn't have to go through those hard times of not knowing what to do. It's a very unknown disease, so we went through a lot of trial and error, and our motto in 4-H is learn to do by doing, and we did that together through the whole illness. It was very much try something, and if it doesn't work, try something else.
Clayton and his dedicated group of family and friends focused much of their efforts on fundraising, raising $20,000 in 2008 and 2009, attending the annual walk in Kelowna. Though Clayton lost his battle with ALS in the summer of 2009, a year later his dream to have the walk held in Kamloops was realized because of his wife Colleen. Over $30,000 was raised, making it one of the most successful walks in Canada. More than $27,000 was raised this year alone at the local ALS golf tournament. Colleen is committed to fundraising, knowing the ALS Society is there when families need help the most.
They help their patients so much, and a lot of other people with illnesses don't have that access, and we're so lucky that we did. It's over $100,000 to live with this illness for 4 or 5 years, and so much of that equipment is provided by the ALS Society. So if we can keep helping, then we definitely will.
Wendy Toyer with the ALS Society of BC says Colleen and Clayton continue to raise awareness about ALS.
It's just one of those amazing group of people that you meet, and it always inspires me that even in the time of this sorrow, when someone's diagnosed with this horrible disease, that such love and positive energy percolates to the top. And Clayton really, and Colleen, his wife, and family, as I say, are really, truly those kind of people.
Longtime friend Jeremy Willis says Colleen and Clayton are truly inspirational.
Clayton had every opportunity to stay within himself, stay within a little sphere of family and friends, and just let the disease take its course. And he didn't. He chose to expose himself, and let's face it, ALS is not a pretty disease. He chose to expose himself to raise awareness and inspire people to try and find a cure for this. And Colleen was with him 100% the whole time.
Clayton, as well as every ALS patient I've met, fights it with such dignity and lives with it. And it's just such an inspiration to see these people that they can do so much when you know, they have so little left.
Colleen admits raising her 2 boys without Clayton has been tough, but there is some comfort knowing that Clayton would want her to continue what they started.
It comes from the love of someone. Like, you know, we were young, we had all of our dreams taken away from us at a very young age. So many things that we're not going to be able to do with our children that, you know, we started out with plans to do. So that, you know, it all comes from Clayton, and I've changed as a person. I appreciate the small things, and you know, I don't see myself as an inspiration. Clayton was my rock, and I did it for his love, and I know he appreciated it, and that's why we keep going.